Hey guys, it's me, Vanellope. I know I haven't done a Fiction Friday in like weeks now, but Fiction Friday is back. We have to. Sorry, I'm yawning all the time now. Anyway, we have to bring Fiction Friday back. It's been a while, and we're still in the middle of a story here, so don't think I forgot about Fiction Friday. Because I'm bringing it back now. We're doing chapter 4 of the book that we've been reading. If you don't know what it is, then it's on my channel. So, go find it. Because, it's on my... It's on my channel somewhere. So, yeah. If you don't know what it is, it's a Smosh fanfiction. So, after reading Smosh reading, excuse me. After hearing Smosh reading some fanfictions, I decided to read one myself. So, and this is the result. And this is the 4th chapter, so we've read 3 chapters before, so the whole book is on my channel. So, go to my channel and you can find the rest of the story there and stuff. Anyway. So yeah, it's been a while since I did this, but I think it's time, I gotta start getting back into the flow of things again, so yeah, it's been a while. I was taking a break from it because of the holidays, and so it's been a few weeks, but yeah, alright. Alright, whatever, I'm gonna go ahead and read it now. Chapter 4. The next day, The next day, Ian didn't want to get up, didn't want to leave his bedroom and go to the living room where Anthony was sleeping on the couch, maybe. He couldn't sleep very long that night, was too paralyzed by the feelings and the fact that Anthony and he had kissed, but it was ridiculous to avoid his best friend, who lived under the same roof. Besides, he had to feed Charlie. He had to feed Charlie. Good morning, boy. Do you want a carrot today? Oh, don't think such nasty things. It's just a carrot. He opened the cage and pet the guinea pig's fur. Right. Then Ian walked into the living room. Anthony was standing in the kitchen pouring some milk into his cornflakes. His hair stood in all directions, so he also just got up. Morning, Ian mumbled. Morning, Anthony mumbled back, just taking a short glance at his best friend, took his cornflakes and sat on the table, starting to eat them in silence. Ian wasn't sure if they should talk about what happened. Maybe not now. He went to the fridge and took out the carrot for Charlie. Is it okay that I shower first? Ian asked. Sure, Anthony answered briefly, but didn't stop eating his breakfast. Ian waited some seconds, but after no reaction returned, he turned back and walked in his room. Anthony felt like he hadn't slept the whole night. The kisses were running through his head, even the last one, the intense one. He didn't know why he was feeling this way now. He liked Ian. He was his best friend for so many years now, but what had changed? Or when had it changed? He had so many different feelings, wanting to do things with Ian he never had expected. But it wasn't alright. The last kiss was his fault. He had gone into his room, crawled into his bed, and touched him. Ian hadn't done anything if he hadn't introduced it. So it was his fault that their friendship broke apart, that both couldn't act normal in front of each other. He had to fix it. Ian was too important to him that he could lose his best friend due to a joke both were caught in. So Anthony went out, drove to the clubs, and wanted to get drunk a little bit. Ian and he were working on their own stuff, so they hadn't had to deal with each other. For lunch, Ian had driven home to his mother's, and after he came back in the evening, he was organizing the equipment for the next video. Sometimes he had to ask Anthony a question, but Anthony felt relief that he was able to act normal when they talked about work. When he had chosen a bar and ordered a drink, he saw a girl who was dealing with her mobile phone standing alone in the corner of the entry. She was not very tall, long brown hair, and was wearing hot pants and a white top. Over it, a blue blouse knotted together under her ample bosom. She was definitely waiting for someone. After half an hour, he had watched her drinking her Red Bull Cola and moving a little to the loud music. The thought crossed Anthony's mind of going to her and having some small talk, so he gasped his drink and left his seat. "Hello," he started a conversation, shouting in her ear due to the loud music. "1 second, I gotta get a drink." Oh yeah, when I was eating dinner today, I said to my mom, "I'm having a foodgasm," and she thought it was really funny. So now she started using the word too. Alright, so... Hello, she didn't seem very happy about the fact that he wanted to join her. "Are you waiting for someone?" Yes. "A friend?" Anthony asked, but she hesitated some milliseconds with her answer. "My boyfriend. Why are you waiting here alone? He went to the cinema with some friends, and I told him to meet me at the bar." "So I'm annoying you?" "No, with a talk the time would faster pass by," she smiled, and Anthony knew that she was lying. Sometimes this book doesn't make sense. I'm done trying to make sense of it because it's a little... Most of the time it's obvious, or it's fine. Most of the time it's fine, but sometimes it gets a little, I'm so slow right now. I got 13 hours of sleep and I'm still freaking exhausted. She smiled and Anthony knew that she was lying. Yes, she was waiting because she had sent a message and was glancing to the entry every time someone walked in, but it wasn't her boyfriend she was waiting for. After some time, he knew her name and that she was a student. And she didn't know what Smosh was, so the conversation didn't turn into a squeaking fangirl talk. When a girl arrived at the bar, she hugged her, waved goodbye to Anthony, and disappeared into the bar. 2 days later, Anthony was styling in the bathroom. "Are you going to the clubs again?" Ian asked when he entered the bathroom. "No, I'm meeting someone." "Business?" It was a dumb question, because if it was business, Ian had known with whom and where he would meet. "I have a date." The taller one cut right to the chase of the matter. "Oh." Their eyes met. Normally it wasn't a big deal that Anthony had a date. He was the good-looking part of the duo, but Ian felt disappointed. He hoped Anthony couldn't see that in his blue eyes. "Then have fun and good luck." "Thanks." He was dating Annie, the girl from the bar 2 days ago. She had lied about having a boyfriend as he expected, and later that night they had started chatting again. After some time they became a couple. When they shared their first kiss, Anthony realized that the kisses with Annie would never ever reach the feelings and intensity of the kiss he had had with Ian. Excuse me. When he invited her at his house to his house for the first time, he presented her to Ian. Anthony felt relief when his best friend acted normal, funny, and jokingly as ever. He was happy that Ian didn't seem to have a problem with his girlfriend. Sorry, today Ian and Anthony were filming Ian is Bored or Even Mail Time with Smosh. Ian had got some chewing gum from a fan mail and offered it to Anthony. So which one is it? Okay, would you like some? He asked while he was holding the camera. Oh yeah, thanks! But when Anthony pulled the gum out of the package, he got an electric shock. Ow, that hurt! My arm feels like dying now. He shook his right arm, which was exposed to the electricity. Take one too. No! I am so out of it. Maybe I should just forget this for now. No. But Anthony removed it out of Ian's hand and also took the camera. Pull it! No. Ian picked up a piece of paper to pull the fake gum. No, without protection, you pussy. No, I'm allergic to electricity. Ian grasped at the gum but didn't pull it out of the package and fell back at the wall. Playing dead. That was fake, Anthony laughed, so he tried to shock Ian's leg with the gum. They both were struggling on the floor. Ian lay against the wall, and suddenly they were very close. They stopped fighting, recognizing that Ian was between Ian's legs, and one of his arms resting against the wall near Ian's head. They were looking into each other's eyes, the camera still recording in Anthony's left hand. The feelings from the kiss some weeks ago returned, and so we're suddenly hearing the breath of the other one so loudly. Seconds passed by and neither of them moved. Just when Anthony reduced the space between them, he recognized what he was supposed to do and stopped. Shit! He damned, and stood up, had to leave because he was too afraid that the desire of kissing Ian again wouldn't disappear. Alright. So, according to the author note, the scene with the gum actually happened. I think we have time for another chapter. I mean, I think we obviously have time for another chapter, but I think that I can record, that I have space on my camera to record another chapter. Let's do number 5. Chapter 5. Anthony, wait! We have to finish the video! Ian stopped the tall man who was leaving the living room because of the realization they nearly had kissed. Again. Fuck! Anthony returned and sat next to Ian on the floor, still holding the camera in his left hand. Well, because Ian is faking death now. Dead now. All our deaths are fake, Ian interrupted, but then his best friend continued, filming himself. Leave suggestions for Ian is Bored in your comments down below, and we'll see you next Monday. Bye! Bye, bitch! Anthony filmed Ian at the end and gave the camera to the other boy, turned around to leave now, and... Wait! Ian stopped him again. What? He shouted back, angry about himself and the whole situation they got roped into so easily. We have to talk, Ian said calmly. I don't think so. Anthony was still trying to leave the room. Yes, there's nothing we have to talk about. The man with the blue eyes got sarcastic. Don't get sarcastic. We can't continue working if we don't work our problems out. We know that. You know that. Problems? So you call it a problem. Anthony, we nearly kissed. Ian, we nearly kissed. Again. And you know that. Yeah. Ian was still sitting on the floor, holding the turned-off camera in his hands and looking on the gray carpet. So what do you want me to do? I have a girlfriend, goddammit. I want you to sit down on the couch and calm down, Ian said, stood up from the floor, took a seat on the couch, and then looked at Anthony. The other man avoided his glance, and his cheeks were flushed with red color, but after some seconds in silence, he sat down in front of Ian. I know you don't like it, but we have to talk about what's happening between us, what had changed. Ian began calmly. The kisses are not the problem. The problem are the feelings that are confusing us. Am I right? What feelings? I'm not gay, man. Anthony, please stop. Ian could be very childish, but at the moment he was the grown-up. The first time it happened, I thought it was a joke. I just wanted to cheer you up, but then I realized that I really liked it. More than I had ever expected. The second one was an accident, so I came to my question. Why did you put it into the video? Anthony sighed, but then he answered. I was curious how the fans would react. I was confused and thought the fans would see if something between us had changed. I wanted to check if something had really changed. I'm sorry. He apologized for putting the scene in the video. Calm down already. I'm not mad at you because of that. Ian smiled warmly, but the third one was different. I think I don't have to explain that. Anthony shook his head, still looking down at the carpet. I enjoyed the kiss, Ian began, and suddenly their eyes met. I'm as confused as you, but I can't deny that there are feelings which are far away from friendship. What about you? He didn't want to pressure Anthony, but he needed an answer. I don't understand why I have the thoughts of kissing you, wanting to touch you not as a friend would touch a friend. I hoped it would be just a phase, that these feelings would disappear. Maybe they will. Maybe it needs some more time. And until they disappear, we have to deal with them. Yeah, not a good solution. Ian laughed. Hold on. Ian laughed. No, I'm sorry. The entire situation is my fault. No, I was the one who came in your bedroom that night. That damn mosquito, Ian said as he said that the damn neighbor, but induced a little smile on Anthony's face. Okay, I'm bringing the unopened mail back in our garage and then I'll order pizza. Sounds good. Anthony was stroking his belly, turning back to their normal behaviors. Ian left the house. Annie had come for a visit, and he wanted to give her and Ian some time alone, some time for just themselves. He liked her, but he had also recognized the signals Anthony was sending, that he was asking wordless of having the house alone with her. Ian knew what this meant. Finally, he didn't want to be in the room next to them while they had sex, too. He knew the walls were thin as paper, and now, in their situation of confusing feelings, his heart would hurt if he heard just the tiniest voice, or saw Anthony coming back from the shower with his cheeks flushed and a glaze full of satisfaction in his brown eyes. That would be too much, definitely. The blue eyes fitted perfectly to the blue car paint of the Subaru, which were reflecting the Californian sun. Ian was driving. At the beginning, he didn't really know where to go, but then he decided to visit some friends, maybe playing some games on Xbox or spending some time with them at the mall. It wasn't easy. He couldn't deny that he felt jealousy. Felt the transparent thread which was pulling him so strongly in Anthony's direction. The thread was always present, and he was afraid that something romantically could happen between them again. On the other hand, Ian wanted something to happen. He wanted to feel Anthony's bare skin, the heat, and their desperately fast-pounding hearts. He was so pathetic. How long will it actually take till the feelings both didn't want to have for each other will disappear? Saturday. The end of a week full of work, and after Maury's video was uploaded, Anthony and Ian began to enjoy their weekend. Anthony felt bad about spending so much time with Annie and not with Ian. He wished Ian had a girlfriend too, then they could go on double dates. I'll be your girlfriend, Ian. Just kidding, I have a boyfriend. He just wanted to see Ian happy, and now he wasn't. Anthony had told him that a big student party was going on this Saturday, and Anthony had a plan. Come on, why not? A lot of hot student babes on the dance floor. It's perfect for you. You like dancing, you're very good at dancing, and so you can drag somebody off. Anthony tried to persuade Ian to join Annie and him at the party. We bought you a ticket already, Annie said. like she was waving 3 tickets for the party in her hand. "You just want me there to be able to drink alcohol. I don't want to be the driver," Ian rejected. "No, you don't have to drive. Annie will. She will drive us home after the party," Anthony explained. Ian glanced at the woman next to his best friend, and she nodded with a smile on her face. Okay, he gave up. Alcohol, girls, and dancing wasn't a bad program for Saturday night at all. Alright, next chapter is Anthony and Ian at the party. It's kind of a long one, so... Alright, so I was going to say we could read this next one because I've still got time left, but I think it's too long. Hold on, let me check something. Alright, well, I'm going to go, and I might put up another chapter tonight, we'll see. Alright, I'm going to go, bye.